Welcome to Health News and Views, a podcast dedicated to bringing some clarity to the health disparities in the Black and Brown communities. If you believe there's a connection between food, sickness, and health, then you're in the right place. Let's begin the process of unraveling the truth. And now, your host, Lynn Pete.
Well, greetings and welcome back to another episode of Health News and Views, Food, the Final Frontier. Well, look who's waking up from a winter hibernation. Yep, it's you and it's me. And that little extra souvenir that winter secretly packed on your hips, thighs, and tummy? Well, spring has sprung and it's time for a friendly truth bomb. We enjoyed the winter, didn't we? It was a cold one, and a minute on the lips really can be forever on the hips. That's if we don't wise up and do it today. And we're going to laugh, learn, and lighten the load. Literally, no, really. But first, our disclaimer that the subject matter provided in this podcast or any of our other published documents is for informational purposes only. Food, the Final Frontier, and our partner, Health News and Views.info. We do not attempt to treat, diagnose, or cure any disease or condition. Always check with your healthcare provider before making any lifestyle, dietary, or prescription drug changes. And now, you remember when the cold rolled in, the ovens turned on, and the comfort foods began? Well, those soft, sweet, and I'll just have one more small snack. Those soft drinks really were more like liquid and comfort food landmines. And if you were fooled by the zero sugar added sodas, well, honey, it's just a code that lets you know that you just had an artificial sweetener and the confusion that goes along with it. And if there's no sugar, how do you think they made it sweet? Well, just to let you know, your body is smart, but it's not a magician. It knows the difference between real nourishment and chemical cocktails. And the body senses that something sweet has entered, but the liver is telling the pancreas it cannot be detected in the bloodstream. So the pancreas says, what sweetness? It's nothing here. Well, the brain signals ghrelin. That's a hormone that you have. And that's your I'm starving Marvin hormone. What that will do is trigger enough of a hormone to make you find and eat something sweet. And that's just to satisfy the bodily function of having had zero sugar products. You know, you can't fool Mother Nature. And guess what else? Every time we sipped, snacked, and snoozed, winter knitting for us a cozy little layer of, okay, let's call it padding. And how did this happen to such a nice person? Can you say you must read the label? These two words plus one more, enriched, fortified, and folic acid, are food fakers. And let's talk about this scam of the century. Enriched and fortified foods. Have you ever noticed that on bread, cereal, pasta boxes screaming now with folic acid like it's the second coming? The translation for that really means that we strip the good stuff out and we sprinkle a little fake nutrition fairy dust back on it. If it says enriched or fortified, that is your red flag, waving like it's a NASCAR race. Your body doesn't want polished or processed powders. It wants real that it can recognize. Remember, if the box has more words than the ingredients in your entire refrigerator, that is not your friend. You do not want food that has labels that run at least an inch or a half an inch on the side of the packaging. Now, were you a victim of relentless snack attacks? I was. Guilty as charged. Well, let's keep it 100. Did you eat any of these? Packaged pastries, baked goods, like pies and cakes that tasted like heaven, but that enriched flour, by the way, can build like it's cement. Chips and pretzels? Oh yeah. I had one gal tell me that potato chips had a chokehold on her. She just couldn't let them go. And at the ready, these are just crunchy criminals. So stay away. It makes sense. Sugary coffee bombs, you're better off just drinking frosting. When the snack attacks come, and they will, I need you to really start thinking about a few months from now and to choose wisely, grasshopper. Raw nuts, eat those instead. Not the candied and roasted ones in some mystery oils or something. Just raw nuts like walnuts, pecans, and sunflower seeds for those of you. Pumpkin seeds are also a nice alternative. Eat some fresh fruit. It's nature's candy. Cara oranges, cosmic crispy apples, grapes, mangoes, watermelon, and more. It's just a few examples. How about some veggies with hummus? You know what that is? That's chickpeas or garbanzo beans whipped in a blender or a food processor. Oh my. And drink water with a splash of lemon. Try that. Or cucumber instead of those soft drink science experiments. Recently I added some cloves. I had boiled some cloves in some water, and I said, let me just try this in some iced tea. Oh my good. That is so good. And at least a nice aromatic smell in the house from just these cloves being boiled slightly. Not, you don't overdo it. Just put it on low and allow the cloves to release the goodness of the eugenol that's actually in that as a pain. Trust me, your summer clothes will thank you. And maybe it's time to do some spring cleaning in your pantry too. Do you think about that? Here's our mission. And it's not impossible. As you're doing that spring clean, I want you to think about that tank top and shorts that you'd like to put on without incident. This actually just a couple of weeks, really. It's getting warm and it's sticking around. Anything with high fructose corn syrup, bye Felicia, gotta go. Enriched flours, fortified mysteries, toss them. Those fake sweeteners that sound like lab projects, let them hit the road and load up on real, colorful, fresh food. Things like your great-grandmother would recognize without Google, for example. Back to me. Anyway, spring is about new beginnings, so why not plant some seeds? Not excuses. We're going to plant some seeds, and let's plant some new habits too. Remember, your food can be friendly or it can be your frenemy, so choose wisely. And choose simple. A minute on the lips does not have to be forever on the hips. If you treat your body like the prize that it is, you can go out there and shine bright and show winter who's boss. Enriched foods? No thanks. I'm trying to enrich my life, not my waistline. Thanks for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to have you. Share your new spring secrets with someone you care about. We are all new to the zero sugar marketing. All of us are new to the advertisements that make you think that things like enriched and fortified and folic acid are game changers. Well, actually they are, because they pack on the pounds. Stay away. Read those labels. Make it a powerful day. And remember, a minute on the lips does not have to mean forever on the hips. Share the information with a friend and do come back. It's always a pleasure to have you.